Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Alex and welcome if you're new. This bag was on my wish list for the longest time ever. Seriously, probably since the day I saw it. I really love the bag. I just never went for it. It took me a really long time, but nonetheless, I finally have it in my collection. So let's start with the unboxing. Obviously, the bag is from Celine. I went to the boutique here in Milan. There is a department store which also carries Celine, but I went to the boutique in the fashion district in Milan. If you ever come visit Milan, you have to walk around there. It is so beautiful and the buildings are just gorgeous, and all the boutiques, the flagship stores are just stunning. So it's a really nice area to just go for a walk and do some window shopping. But yeah, I wanted to go there because I just wanted to have a little bit more peace and quiet. So I really wanted to have a more proper boutique experience, have a sales associate helping me, and just, I don't know, I just prefer when I buy bags, I like if I can go to the flagship store. So I went there and the service was really nice. This is one thing that I also noticed in general when you're shopping for a higher end designer product. In my personal experience, I feel like it's actually better to go to your own local stores if you have them where you live, or the closest local store in your country, because when you're traveling and you're just visiting a store, I feel like as a tourist you don't get the same attention. Obviously, sales associates, they like to build a relationship with a client. They like to give you their card. Nowadays everyone has WhatsApp contact for you, so you can message them and ask for some items or just special orders and stuff. So I feel like they really like that connection with clients. It's always nice to shop when you are visiting a country, especially if some items are cheaper than in your country. Of course, it makes sense, but if you can, I think you will get a little bit better experience if you're shopping in your own local store. So that was all about my experience. Other than that, I have nothing else to report. The Celine bags, they come in a paper bag, normal shopping paper bag. There is a little paper seal here on the top, and here is the bag in the dust bag. The dust bag has some sort of a wooden pattern. It looks like a wood. I don't know. It looks, yeah, I don't know what is this. To me, it looks like it's a wood pattern. And I'm just gonna show you guys the bag. I don't like to drag this too much. Ta-da-da. Here it is, the beautiful Celine Belt bag in black color, in the size micro. So I was taking my time because if you guys know about Celine, their sizes and the names of the sizes are so confusing. I mean, you would never look at this bag and call it a micro bag, but these are just the names that they are using. I believe there is one size bigger than this, and I don't know what's the name of that one, maybe mini or something, but it's a big bag. So this one is the micro, then there is nano, and then there is pico, which is their newest edition. It is a tiny little belt bag, which is so adorable. I was immediately drawn to it. As soon as I entered the boutique, I went to check the pico bag, but it was just not something that I needed. So I just left it there. And this is the micro bag. I will tell you everything about the differences between, so currently the most popular sizes are the micro and the nano. That is just a current trend with handbags. We are all kind of gravitating towards smaller bags. I think it's going to change, so it is definitely just a matter of fashion, what's in style. It's been a couple of years now that we're all kind of gravitating towards really small bags. So in today's standards, this is considered a larger size, but when I just actually look at it, when I compare it to some of my larger bags, I don't have many, but few that I have, this is still a really small bag, but somehow today we kind of consider this a big bag, and that was why I had so much trouble in deciding which size I should go for, whether I should go for nano or micro. I'm also going to put the pictures of those two sizes on me in the boutique while I was trying them on, and you guys are gonna see there is not such a huge difference. I mean, I see the difference now, but like when you put them one next to each other, like they don't look so different. But yeah, let's start talking about this one. I'm not gonna talk about the exact measurements because I don't know them and that's a little bit boring. But the characteristics of this bag are definitely, it's sleek and very simple lines. There's not a lot going on the bag besides this gorgeous belt detail just draping like so over the bag, which gives it such a beautiful and relaxed touch. I think this bag is such a perfect combination of like the structure, sleekness, and minimal design with a little bit of a casual and relaxed touch to it with these belt straps that are hanging like so. Also the larger size, it's a little bit more soft and kind of tends to have a softer look to it and softer shape. It's not so sturdy and structured. So that one looks even more relaxed. The smaller the size, the more like structured the bag is, which is what I prefer for my personal style, like the more structured look of this bag. So I went for the black color because, believe it or not, I do not have like a solid black staple bag in my collection. It is just so absurd to think about it, but somehow whenever I'm shopping for bags, I always like end up buying something a little bit more particular, more fun, different, or I don't know. I just never went for like a pure solid black bag, probably because I always felt like, oh, I'm gonna have it one day. It's like a simple black bag, I'll just buy it another time, and I never end up buying it. So it was time for me to add like a simple, staple, elegant, and classic black bag to my collection, and this one is ticking literally all of the boxes. I know already this is going to be like one of my favorite bags. So what I wanted is a perfect, simple, staple black bag that I can transition both for day and night if I need to. I definitely wouldn't consider this like a night bag, but I think because of the size, because of the top handle, and just the sleekness and the color, this can also work for an evening bag if you have to like transition from day to night. You know, if you are out all day and then you have to go for dinner, I think it definitely works. It's not something that it's going to look like very casual and off. And when I thought about all the criteria that I wanted for this bag, this was definitely the only one that kind of like ticked all of the boxes. It comes with a, as I mentioned, top handle, which is like the main way to carry the bag. And then also it has these two little metal hoops in the back, which you can add the shoulder strap onto. And of course it comes with a shoulder strap. I'm going to show you guys the interior of the bag and show you the shoulder strap. So I'm just going to quickly go over differences between micro and nano size and why I went for this one. So besides the obvious like difference in the size, the other main difference is this pocket in the back. So the micro comes with this zip pocket in the back, which I find so useful and something that I actually really like. For a day-to-day handbag, I really appreciate having some sort of a quick access pocket that I don't have to like open the bag, especially for the phone, like the parking ticket, or I don't know, receipts, pretty much anything that you need to just like shove quickly in your bag and you don't want to, you know, open the whole bag. I think having a back pocket is really useful. Masks, nowadays we're always wearing masks. It sounds like a minor detail, but I think it actually makes a huge difference for your like day-to-day life and how comfortable you are with the bag. So I actually really liked this feature. It was a huge plus for me. And then the second main difference is the clasp. So the clasp on the Nano is a pure, like a simple magnetic clasp that you just like lift and that's it. This one is a little bit different. So this one you have to kind of like pull the flap down, lift, and then the bag is open. I heard people complain about this clasp and say that it's not super easy to use because you have to kind of like push it in the right spot. I honestly didn't find it that, you heard, that was the clasp like being placed in the right place, and then when you lift it, it kind of closes by itself. I don't know, to me this is really convenient. I didn't find it inconvenient at all. Also, these belt knots are not allowing the flap to kind of like move around, so when you put the flap back in, kind of like in between the knots, it's automatically pretty much in the right place. You hear, again, I just found it super quickly, and then you don't have to close it completely. As I showed you guys, when you just pick it up, it does this and it's like in place. It's closed, it's super safe and secure. I still have to wear and carry the bag and see if I find it annoying or not. I will let you guys know, but so far I don't think it's going to be bothering me. And then inside there is a zipper. Also, Nano comes with the same type of a zipper, so it's exactly the same type of interior and mechanism. Inside there's just like one big open space. There are no compartments, and there is only one pocket here inside. And in there is a card. I think this is probably like the authenticity card. Inside you have like the tag, the care instructions, the serial number of the bag. I never take out these from my bags just because they're so thin and they usually don't bother me, and that way I will not lose it if one day I want to sell it or something. So I don't think I will be selling this bag ever, but just in case. So yeah, there is this one pocket in there, and then as I mentioned, it's just a big open space. And then we have the shoulder strap, which is another difference between Nano and Micro. So Micro doesn't have the adjustable shoulder strap, it is a fixed length, and the Nano one comes with the adjustable shoulder strap. I guess they did this because this bag is definitely a bag that you would most likely carry a lot as a top handle, and maybe sometimes you would put it like crossbody or on the shoulder when you need your hands free. But I feel like this one most people would wear like so, whereas Nano, which is a lot smaller, is definitely more suitable to be a proper crossbody bag, because that's when it makes a huge difference. When you are mostly wearing your bag crossbody, you want it to sit in the right spot. You don't want it to be like too low or too short. So yeah, I think that's why they did it, but I really like this one. I don't think it's like a awkward length or anything, at least not for me. This is the only flaw that I can see right now, because of course you have to be lucky and you have to like this length, otherwise I don't know, there's not much you can do. Maybe get another shoulder strap, which I understand it's not ideal. If you pay a lot for your brand new designer handbag, you want it to work as it is. But I think for the sake of like aesthetics, this is a lot sleeker and just looks a lot nicer when you have it like hanging like so. It's not like drawing any attention to it. It's just a simple shoulder strap. I guess when you have like a buckle, it's a lot more visible. I don't know, I just think this is a lot sleeker, so probably that's why they did it. But yeah, that is another difference between a Micro and a Nano. And the last detail worth mentioning is that it doesn't have any feet. I think that the largest size comes with feet. I'm not sure. It wasn't displayed in the boutique because, again, probably it's not a popular size anymore. But I think that it comes with metal feet. This one doesn't. I don't personally mind because this one is black. Obviously, if it would be cream, taupe color, probably I would be bothered a little bit. For this particular bag, I don't really mind. In any case, I do not like to rest my bags on the floor because I just don't like it. I find it very unhygienic. Unless I really have to, I like to keep my bags on my chair or in my lap or anywhere but the floor. So yeah, I don't really mind so much, but it was worth mentioning because I know some people really care about that. So I'm going to put on the screen quickly just the pictures of me trying both sizes of the bag, just so you guys can have the reference. And I'm tall 1.70 m or 5'7" approximately, so you guys can pretty much see how it fits on me, like the both sizes. I have to say personally, what pulled me back from Nano, I didn't mention that when I went to the store, I was thinking I'm going to get out of the store with the Nano. I watched a couple of reviews, and before going, I thought that Nano was going to be my size just because of that like adjustable shoulder strap, and because it's a little bit smaller, so it's even more like evening appropriate. I thought that that would be like a perfect size for me, because I knew that both of these bags fit so much inside. Even though they are rather small bags, they are truly like the Mary Poppins bag. Like you can fits so much inside. So I thought I was gonna go for Nano, but when I tried them both in the store, there were just something with the Nano that made me look almost like big for the bag. I don't know, I felt like the bag was like drowning in my outfit. It wasn't really visible, and the sales associate was really right, and she helped me a lot with saying that since I'm looking for a black color, it's going to be more of a fall, a winter bag. I mean, you can wear black bags in summer obviously, but I know that I will be wearing this bag mostly in colder months, and she had a fair point saying that I will probably wear it with a lot of like coats, chunkier knits, like bigger garments, like thicker stuff. And I was trying it with a blazer on. She had a fair point saying like, but when you wear a coat, like such a small bag almost like disappears, and it's so true. And I really immediately felt like this one was the size for me. It was a lot more like present, and it just made me feel a little bit like smaller compared to the bag. And I also like wearing like chunkier footwear and like the boots and everything, and I feel like this size complements like the chunky accessories a little bit better than the slightly smaller one. So I am absolutely happy that I went for this size, and maybe if I had a different sales associate, I would have gotten the Nano, and I don't know if I would be so happy about it. I also really like that this bag was never like hyped up. It was always there, it's always present, it's like keeping its place, but it's just like it was never like on that peak that everyone wanted it, everyone had it. And I think that is the beauty of it. I think that's what gives it such a longevity and such like understated super chic element, and I'm just obsessed with that. I also love the minimal logo. That, I mean, not a lot of people would know that this is a designer bag unless of course they're into fashion, but I think like on day to day this is not a flashy bag. This is very subtle, very chic looking bag, which I absolutely love, and I think I really needed something like this in my collection. I am so excited that I got it. And yeah, I'm gonna show you now what fits inside. I didn't mention, but the lining of the bag is suede, so it is a gorgeous luxurious feel, and because it's black, it kind of looks like a black hole. Let's start putting inside some items, and let's see how much can actually fit in Celine Micro Belt bag. For this video, I actually grabbed one of my bigger pouches, and this is just like my Louis Vuitton pouch. I normally don't bring this, obviously it's pretty big. A lot of people use these for makeup and for traveling. I use it for my little electronic accessories like cables, headphones and stuff. So I brought it just to show you guys how much actually can fit inside, because you'll see even with this guy inside, the bag is still pretty like empty. I also wanted to show you guys that it fits my camera, which is pretty much why I got this bag. And then I also have this handle attached. It's very convenient to just like hold the camera, so this is essential part. So I'm going to start first with this little pouch because it's rather big, so we want that first. And this is still pretty empty. All of the space is just empty. Even all these little small items that I'm going to add inside, they could probably just fit in here, but I just wanted to show you guys like volume wise how much can actually fit inside. So I'm going to go on with the second like biggest item, which is my camera. So I want to see, does the camera fit together with the tripod, because very often when I'm just out and about, I don't have time to detach the camera from the tripod. So I really wanted a bag that I can just, you know, open and just toss the camera like so inside. I can already tell that it goes in easily. Absolutely. So yeah, it just went straight inside. It's not like, you know, distorting the bag or anything. It's still like roomy. The bag is black inside. A lot of these accessories are black, so it's really hard to see. I don't know if you can even now see the camera down there, but it fits. That's what matters. Now let's add some other items. I found one which is not black, so let's try like this. So now you can see a little bit better. Here's the pouch, the camera underneath, and the sunglasses case. this still feels super roomy. I'm just going to slide the card holder in here in the pocket. Then also in the pocket, I'm going to add the car key. And let's put the key holder over here. Hand sanitizer. And then let's also add the phone. And here it is. There is still some space here on top, but honestly I wouldn't add anything else on top because it will be really like difficult to close the bag. So I think this is pretty much it. Let's just zip it, close it. It is of course extremely heavy right now. I would definitely not carry all of these things with me like this every single day, so it is pretty heavy. If you need to carry this amount of stuff, you absolutely can with no problem. So let's take these things out. I also wanted to touch very quickly, since we have this nice view over the bag, on the leather that they use. So it's that really nice and very resistant leather that is not super like scratch prone, which is really nice for an everyday bag, so you don't have to baby it, and it's very easy to maintain, to clean, and just take good care of. Okay guys, so that would be all for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you're looking into getting this bag, maybe for Christmas, or if it's a bag that is on your wish list, I hope this helped you maybe to make your decision. I think it's such an easy bag to style, and I think it goes with so many different outfits because of its simple and very understated design. So I don't think it's like clashing with pretty much anything. It's very neutral, something that goes well with so many things. I am super happy with it. I cannot wait to just revamp my whole collection. I have a few more bags that I really want to add to my collection. This was one of them. I'm so excited it's here with me. I'm absolutely obsessed. I think it's such a gorgeous piece. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see me style this bag, definitely follow me on Instagram or just come back for more videos. I initially thought that I would go on with this video and like turn it into a vlog and bring you guys along with me today, but honestly I think this one is going to be quite long on its own, so I don't want to make it too long. And I know some of you guys are coming here just for the bag unboxing and the review, which I totally understand. Sometimes I'm just searching for that information, so I figured why not to close the video here, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did, leave a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.